Right now, NASA is facing some significant job cuts as part of the Trump administration's efforts to streamline federal agencies. Sources within NASA reporting that roughly 10% of the agency's workforce has been laid off, or about 1,700 employees. Space exploration groups are warning that these cuts could bring NASA's workforce to its lowest level since 1961. That's 8 years before the moon landing. And then there's this. The rise of the risk, of an asteroid hitting planet Earth has now risen to the highest ever recorded. NASA is saying there is more than a 3% chance that this asteroid, nicknamed the City Killer, could hit planet Earth in 2032. The chances seem slim. However, this is an increase from earlier impact estimates. It was previously at 2.6%, potentially causing severe devastation if it were to hit a populated area. NewsNation's Alina Shirazi is in Washington with the latest on this. I mean, it sounds scary. What are they saying about the risk and the reason for the increase?
Yeah, Marni, great to be with you. Well, the probability does keep rising for this asteroid to hit Earth. And now we are at a 3.1% chance. So that's a 1 in 32% chance that this could actually happen. That's the probability there. But NASA is calling it a city killer if it does hit. But the good news is officials with NASA do tell me that chance could get lower and lower as we get closer to 2032, which is the year that this asteroid is projected to hit. But NASA has the tools in their toolbox to figure out its projected path and how large this asteroid really is. In March, NASA's James Webb Telescope will start to use its mid-infrared instruments to study the thermal energy, which is essentially another tool in figuring out what the size of this asteroid really is. And another fact here, the Earth is 70% ocean. That's reassuring. Much of the object's estimated path is supposed to pass over that empty ocean, Marni.
Well, I know you've got some friends over at NASA. What are you hearing from your sources on this whole thing?
Yeah, Marni, I did actually get to speak with them yesterday. As soon as I saw this, I said, what's going on, right? Bottom line, NASA officials have pointed to other asteroids in the past that they say they've handled with things like the DART mission, which is something that I've covered. It's also called the Double Asteroid Redirection Test. In 2022, they successfully altered an asteroid's orbit, which is the first time that humans actually were able to ever do that. There is a NASA team that is dedicated to working on the asteroid as well as its threats, and I plan on speaking with them as well later today to see what they have plans.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.